Give that a minute to connect. Mic test. Mic test. Yes, I've got microphone. Although I won't be speaking much tonight because something has agitated my sinuses. Some smell or something. So I'll probably mute the microphone on it. I don't know what I'm smelling. Guess I'll go with red. I'll start with this and then I hate Coca-Cola. Blech. It's my least favorite soft drink, especially the diet. Regular Coke is fine. That diet tastes trashy. Horrible. I hate the taste of Diet Coke. I guess that's why it was on sale. They buy whatever's on sale. There's still a Pepsi in there. All I want is the Pepsi. I should have grabbed the Pepsi. All I want is a fucking Pepsi. I should have grabbed the fucking Pepsi. I don't like that taste they gave Diet Coke. It's got some old taste to it. I don't like it. When you get a Diet Pepsi, the Diet Pepsi tries to mimic the real Pepsi. It tastes similar. And the Diet Dr. Pepper, it's 100% just like the real Dr. Pepper. I don't know how they pull that off. I love Diet Dr. Pepper. It's my favorite drink. Look at that thing over there. I like that first car. We've never been brand people though. We just always bought what was on sale. A lot of times the generics. I can't stand that generic either. It's horrible. It used to be really, really delicious. The Big K, the Kroger version. Boy, it got terrible. It's been terrible since 2013 or 14. I hadn't liked it since. I really can't stomach them without ice. All I want's a bunch of Pepsi. What if I'd ever be able to learn that for karaoke? Probably not. But I did used to do send me your Monday. Send me your Monday. Turned wrong somehow. I don't know how to get back. I'm losing my spot. Dang it. Now, how did I make that blank? Send me on my night. Send me on my night. Send me your Monday. I'm not crazy, institution. You're the one that's crazy, institution. I'm thirsty again. I need something to drink. I'm in the middle of a race. Can't let go. Take it to the living, yeah, yeah. Well, that's that car I like. Come on, let's pass him, let's pass him. Come on, let's pass him. How many laps we got? Now I got it in my head. How much you give depends on how much I would have a Rolls Royce. That all depends on what you're given for. Like I say, if you're given to build the ministry and when people get saved or come to Christ, that's kind of attributed to you but now if it is done for selfish reasons, like say there are sharks out there that do it for money only, and you're just feeding that person's nest. You're not doing anything for the kingdom, you know what I'm saying? So you just have to look at the person you're dealing with. Don't judge them all by one cover. That's just like you judge bad people and good people. Like if that's your reason of giving, that's your reason you gave. You wanted to see people come to Christ. Send me on my night. And if they watch that program or ministry or go in that church and somebody comes to Christ, you help contribute to that because you kept the church going. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on what your goal is. Now there are some shark feeders out there. You have to watch for them. Send me on my night. Send me on my night. Well, I mean, it's that way for everything. And all these people, they all want your dollar. Netflix is grabbing for your dollar. Disney's grabbing for your dollar. Your local bar wants you to come in, and they're hoping you're going to come to their bar and buy their services. That's how the world works. But for some reason, other people look down on it when it's Christian. And if you read Paul's letters, even Paul in them was supported. And go look at the greedy couple that decided to hold the money back. What happened to them? They sold their house and then they kept part of it. Both of them dropped dead. Send me on my night. Send me on my night. Send me on my night. Like even bands, when they put out them albums, they're trying to sell they're trying to get you to come out to see them when they play live. They're certainly not just doing it because they want to do it. That would be crazy me though. I'd be crazy like that. But nobody's lining up to see me either, so. Yeah. Hey, Diet Coke. I was wanting more than a water tonight. Most nights when I play games, I just drink my water. I got the water here, it's full. I accidentally grabbed the Coke. There's still a Pepsi in there. I just grabbed the one that was closest. We had Pepsi last time. Number 12! I got up a level. I'll stick with this game a little bit before I leave. Savage did an interesting video about that on his YouTube channel. If you know Michael Savage, I'd go out there and look for it. It's about how even the rich people need the poor people. But that's similar to the prosperity of giving. If you read in the Bible, you get blessed every time you do good. Well, even the rich people, they could be been blessed to be a blessing. That's sort of what the message of Rodney Howard Brown knew. He was reading from an old Jewish scholar. That Jewish scholar sort of had the right idea. But from what I can tell, that's how it works. I mean, when you read the Bible about Jesus, it's about what he said about giving. and falling now. That is sort of how it works. You're a blessing to others and you keep being blessed. You know what I'm saying? Some people just bless themselves. Now these globalists, these New World Order schmucks, a lot of them, they're just blessing themselves. I got it in my head. Yo, my that's one thing about it. When Ricky Rackman was playing on the baseball, the minute I'd hear it, I'd start hearing it in my head. Send me. So when I started doing karaoke, I started singing it on karaoke. You're my night. Send me, you're my night. It's one of those tunes that plays in my head. There's many of those. Two Live Crews, Me Sore Homies, like that. If I hear that, it'll play in my head. What's it? Salt and Pepper. If I hear that, it will play them. Indeed, there's times when I was in school, I'd be walking through the locker rooms. And then between class, I'd be going to the class. Play it in my head. There's another song from Pink Floyd. Y'all know it. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. I used to hear that thing and play it. There's certain songs that if I hear them, it triggers them. Like I can hear them when I'm not hearing them, you know what I'm saying? And I can hear them all day long in my head. I don't know if any of y'all do that tonight, but I do it. There's songs I can hear and then I'll just hear it over and over again. And even if I just mention it, I'll hear it in my head. Well, Send Me Your Money's one of those that I hear in my head. Of course, those are too. Unfortunately, I probably replaced it with one of those. And I'd much rather hear Send Me Your Money than don't 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 boom 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 boom. I don't hate it. It's a good song. But I'm telling you, when I was at school, I did sometimes hear it all day long. You see, the memory's still here with me in 2022. We're talking about 1986 or 7. And the memory's still there. And the memory remains. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I'm singing all that place. Na 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 na. The memory remains. Here we go, singing Metallica. I was doing that earlier today. Pushing good. Oh, pushing real good. We actually got to see them. Them and Tone Loc, and we was late, unfortunately. We got there just as Tone Loc was playing. That's who I was really wanting to see. It was Tone Loc, but I didn't miss a song, you know. He was doing the song when we got in there. But I thought, man, I missed Tone Loc. I love Tone Loc. Saw Coolio too. Coolio. What was there? Salt and pepper. Tone low. I forgot why we got there late. We had trouble or something. Stopping. I forget why we got late. That was also the night I got sick from the dope. There was so much dope being smoked on that. I was getting hit from the left and right, and I come home, and I saw, I'm so sick, I must have went over on my diabetes. Didn't get nothing to eat all day, and I'm just so sick. Somebody had shared a meme that night of somebody high smoking pipe. Well, I come home, and I go in the bathroom, and I look at my face in the mirror, and boy, do I look like that meme. And I remembered, yeah, I smelled it all night. Bomb, 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 bomb. I mean, he smelled it at the rock shows, but I really smelled it at the pop shows. Bomb, 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 bomb. At one of them Marilyn Manson shows, I could smell it. Damn, bam, 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 bam. But it wasn't as bad as the pop show. Bomb, 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 bomb. Boom, 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 boom. I was upset as I missed Tone Low. I did get to see, I think he did a medley. I think he did Funky Cold Medina and I'm going off memory. And the other one. The other one. What's the other one? The big one, the first one. Wild Thing. I think he did them as a medley because he was doing them when we got there. And I thought, ah, man, I missed Tone Low. That's the whole reason I was coming. I mean, I like the others too, but I really love Tone Low. He was the one I bought the cassettes of. Cassette singles. Later on, I got his album. The rest of them I just heard on MTV or radio. Now him, I bought his music. Bam, 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 bam. Funky Cold Medina. Boom, 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 boom. Funky Cold Medina. Boom, 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 boom. Some of my first rappers I would listen to was, started out with the Sugar Hill Gang. This other guy called Freddie, something he did, Double Dutch Bus. And then of course DMC. What's that guy's name? Running the 8. I actually seen him in the parking lot. He was getting out of his car. He was setting up one of them shows we seen. He even come on InfoWars one time. They interviewed KRS-One. I seen him in the parking lot. I thought, there's KRS-One. I didn't go by him because he's getting the stuff out. He was playing the next door place over there where we was seeing somebody. I seen him getting out of his car. I thought, there's KRS-One. You know, I recognized his face. I knew he was playing. It was one of them places where they had 2 or 3 shows going on. You know, they had, in other words, it was like a place. They had different places, but they were all in the same place. He was with one of the others, and we was seeing the rock band that was there that night. And I thought, there's KRS-One. I didn't bother him, though. He was parking in the same parking spot as we was. He was way across over there. He was right across. Our van was on over here in the handicap section. He was way across over there from us. And he got out of his car. And I looked at him. I was sitting there at the back of the van waiting. Because they'd already had me ready. They was getting other things, getting ready to lock the van up. I was sitting there. No, I remember now. We was sitting there waiting on them to come. They would have to come take me up the elevator. I was in that wheelchair. And I sat there and I see this black dude drive up. He drives up, gets out of his car, and as he's turning around getting his equipment out of the car, I thought, that's one. I didn't know who he was at first. I seen a black dude getting out of the car, you know. National replay. And then I looked at him, I saw him getting equipment. I knew who he was. KRS-One, Run DMC, Public Enemy, Tolmo, Ice-T. Those were the first people I listened to. And then during the '89, I started listening to Eazy-E and NWA. Eazy-E in particular. I loved Eazy. And then in '94 and '95, I got Snoop and Dre. Late '94, it was late '94 when I got them. I knew about them all throughout '93, you know. I didn't get their albums, the club got them. By early '95, I was listening to Snoop and Dre. KRS-One. I was trying to think of his name, but I actually seen him, not seen him live, but I seen him in the parking lot. We saw Slash in the parking lot too, in Atlanta. When we went to see him, we got there early. My daddy got called, sort of. He happened to walk by us, and my mama happened to ask him, "Were you living under a rock? How can you not know who Slash is?" And he happened to go by our van just right when Mama was telling. "I don't even know who Slash is." He goes. She accused him of living under a rock. He didn't know who Slash was. He walked right by our van. He wasn't playing with Guns N' Roses. He was with that guy. I even bought the show. They had it. Abbey Road was putting them up back then. I bought the CD of it because I thought, man, I was there. I gotta have that. That Kennedy guy. He was singing. Miles Kennedy. Early, and they let us in the building early. We got in there early. And my mom and sis got up at the stage. And this guy, one little guy, was still setting up the stage. And the rest of the fans come upon it. "Man, where's Slash gonna be?" And he dreadfully pointed where my sis and my mom was at. Because my sister, she knew exactly where Slash was gonna be. You know, we've been watching Guns N' Roses for a long time. So she knew exactly where Slash was going to be. And those fans, they all come in there. They was all outside, you know, waiting to get in. We was there early, like early day in the day. My daddy said, "Why are you getting here so early? I don't even know who Slash is." I said, "We got here early because we was afraid we wouldn't get in and get a good spot. You know, you're disabled, you get a bad spot, you can't see." I had a good spot too. I seen Slash good that night. I didn't get to see him too well with Guns N' Roses though, because I told that story earlier today. in the stream I had today. About the douchebag that stuck his head up there all night. Back in the day, we seen Steven Adler, Guns N' Roses, and Slash. When Slash was away from Guns N' Roses. Never did get to see Duff live. I love Duff. I bought all this at records. Like say, you know, I even bought a CD Baby record. He put out. He put out some CD Baby records. I bought them. Never got to see Duff live by itself. But I've seen Slash and Steven Adler. We've seen Steven Adler several times. I saw LA Guns several times. The one with, there was two LA Guns at that time. We saw the one with Phil Lewis playing with them, singing with them, so we saw the original Phil Lewis singer. Back then there was two LA Guns at the time. There was two bands claiming to be LA Guns. There's another band putting out music claiming LA Guns. So. But I saw the one with Phil Lewis singing. One time we saw him at Skid Row. I don't remember we seen him both times at Skid Row. I don't remember. Oh, Johnny Solinger was there. Boy, I love Johnny. A lot of people didn't like him, but I liked him. One time he walked up to me and had my Jack Nicholson shirt on. Love shirt, man! He passed away, was it last year? Yeah, it was last year. I know that people get nostalgic about their bands. Even I'm sort of nostalgic when it comes to Ninja. I like Marshall too. I don't hate Marshall. I like him too. But I really love Austin Winkler. He's always going to be my favorite singer of this decade. This past 20 years, he's going to be my favorite singer. They're coming on 16, 17. I guess they were around even before they put their... I mean, the first time they put their first CD out was that... What year was that? I'm talking about the one in Oklahoma that we ended up hunting down. My sister hunted down a copy and bought it, and I copied hers. I love that album. It's got some of my favorite songs, Hinder songs on that album. Far From Close. It was a different type of Hinder though than the Hinder that was on the radio. And it was sort of like a post-grunge Hinder. Sort of like, if you compared them with bands, it would be like post-grunge. A different type of Hinder. But I like it because I was a grunge band anyway. So. Back and forth. That was one of my favorites. Back and forth. probably going to get off of this game here in a few minutes and I'll switch to another game. Boy, it sure is fun talking about music. That's what I really love, y'all. Music. Music, music, I hear music, I hear music, 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 oh, 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 yeah, music over my head. I've been practicing Holy Diver for karaoke. This lady, I sung, I sung close to Easter. I was going into Easter week. I sung Heaven and Hell. She asked me, oh, you know Holy Diver? I said, I know it, I just don't know how to sing it. What's becoming of me? Right the tiger! I'm trying to learn it. I think I got it down enough to sing it this week. I'm gonna give it a try. Gotta get away, Holy Diver! So survivor, my Holy Diver. I love Dio. But Heaven and Hell's always been my song I test with. I say when I want to test speakers out or test equipment out, I'll start singing Heaven and Hell. You know, that song has some good vibes on it. Now it's number 2. I'm going to quit with this game, and I'll be back in a little bit. Not sure I'll do the GTA tonight. We'll see. I do GTA almost every night. I'm sorry, 2:49 a.m. I don't know. I may just get off. I need to start working on my album again. I only got that one song. And I'm thinking about recutting. Well, I got 2 songs made. I got the music made to one of them. I just haven't cut the vocals. But I was thinking about redoing my vocals on the one I finished. Because I don't like the sound of that microphone. It's driving me crazy. That was a problem with the first album, by the way. I recorded several songs with this microphone. I thought, I don't like that, screw that, and I stopped. I still got the mixes somewhere. And I got me a new microphone. I don't like the sound. This one's fine when you're singing karaoke. I don't like how it records. For years, I've just been using the built-in microphone on the machine, but I decided to up it this year, use an actual microphone. I may just go back to the built-in microphone. Because if you keep playing with them things, you can get them just right. I mean, I did it on the Guns N' Roses cover. Then I auto-tuned it. I didn't do too well with the Megadeth cover. I listened to that and the vocal sounds weak. I'll see y'all later. I'll decide where to come back. If I come back, you'll see me on. I may just call it a night. I've been on about 39 minutes. That's normal for me. I forgot how to stop it.